Hi, good day to everyone. Welcome here to example a very unique 4D video tutorial specially prepared for members like yourself. If you have just joined as a member, today is your very first time having to watch this video. Please allow me to take this opportunity to really thank you right from the bottom of my heart. I'm truly very thankful, very grateful, and my sincere gratitude to each and every one of you for a precious time watching this video. And most important of all, do allow me to say a word of welcome here to example. Now what you're looking at right now is the Win4D Advance Statistical Software. I'm a very strong believer in the word called fate. And I always believe that every moment when they're able to watch my video, it goes to show that we are fated one way or another. If that's going to be the situation, then all I want to share with you is very genuinely, very sincerely, what I think is best for this coming draw. And most importantly, do take note that this video is produced in two languages, English followed by Mandarin. And I sincerely urge you to have the patience to watch from the start to the end. Now what you're looking at right now is the Win4D Advanced Statistical Software, which was launched by Example in the year 2000. Prior to launching Win4D Advanced, we did launch one software in the year 1996 known as Win4D Professionals. I'd like to share this with you is to give you a very good understanding about how Win4D Advanced has been launched, and that will actually bring you much more confidence in our product and to let you understand how we actually progress to where we are today. Now in 1996, when we launched Win4D Professionals, we actually used DOS programming assembly language, which is at that point of time is one of the best programming at that point of time. All right, and as we know, when technologies progresses, we know for a fact that one time there will come to a time whereby DOS is going to come to a point whereby no longer getting the support from the Windows operating system. We foresee that's going to happen. So today you know for a fact that if you happen to buy a new laptop or a new computer, they already pre-installed for you Windows 10. As you know, Windows 10 no longer support DOS. So could you imagine that if Win4D Advanced were to use DOS programming, what's going to happen today is that you're going to be very upset because you can't use the software at all. So from here you can actually see how far when we comes to planning and really seriously take into considerations by putting you, the customers, as our priority. Now in the year 2000, before we launched Win4D Advanced Software from the year 1996 to the year 2000, during this 4-year period, we actually had to really sit down and think what we really want the software to be. And we have come down to two very important conditions that we find that it must be able to meet before we can officially launch Win4D Advanced. Number one, conditions. It must be of great benefits to individual of you who are using the software to enable you to have the better winning advantage. Two, we want to make sure that the programming of the software do not just having to stop at only one version, but allow us to explore, to continuously develop the software to make it better and better to enhance our winning. We have two reasons for doing so. One, we know for a fact that lottery game is an ever-changing game. The trends keep moving. Right, the only way for us to be on track with the latest trend is that we have to continuously develop the software in order for us to meet this requirement. Number two, we want to make sure that you are able to use on the latest Windows operating system. As we know, technologies advances so fast. Windows operating system keep producing newer versions. So if we do not continuously work hard, then how are we going to have confidence enough to tell you that yes, you can use on the latest Windows operating system? It's only upon confirmations that we are able to meet these two conditions, only then that we decided to launch Win4D Advance in the year 2000, the month of October, in Singapore, Toa Payoh Hub HDB Auditorium. I'm very happy and very glad to share with all of you that the very night itself, we have a very huge crowd. In fact, we were very moved and very touched that you're willing to put aside your precious time to attend and to witness the launch of Win4D Advance. We are truly, truly very, very, very moved by you. After we have launched Win4D Advanced Software, from that very moment, we have never stopped our development. In fact, we work even harder than you could ever think of. And that's the reason why we keep producing newer versions. So always remember, the newer versions are created for one purpose. Alright? And that is to enhance your winning chance. We have our obligations for you. So please, remember, do upgrade to the latest version. It's truly to your greatest advantage. In the year 2013, we have developed one very important feature known as the hot direct number forecast. And that feature itself has enabled not just only one, but many of our users who happens to use that particular features have won for themselves the first prize direct. As we know, Lottery game consists of 10,000 sets of numbers. When we talk about first prize, it's 1 and 0. So we're very happy, truly very glad to see that many of you having to win the first prize direct. We have a lot of our users who actually came back to share with us personally their experience, right? Before the use of Win4D Advance and after the use of Win4D Advance. Before the use of Win4D Advance, they find that they were very clueless about what this 4D game is all about. But after having to purchase Win4D Advance, they understand the game a lot more better. The most important thing of all, they find that their winning has get a lot more better. According to most of them, the availability of the data, the enhancements of the features, ongoing developments by Examblic, the technical support plus the 4D video did greatly help them a lot. In fact, having the experience winning their first prize direct, to most of them, they do tell me to win another round of first prize direct is still very possible, very real. I'm very happy to hear that kind of confidence that you have in Examblic's software. Most important thing of all, whenever we have a chance to share this experience, most of you do tell us. That is because of the amount of effort that Examblic put in. So if there's any credit to go along for this achievement, it should go to Examblic. I sincerely like to share this credit with each and every one of you, because without your support, your belief, your trust, and your confidence in Examblic's Win4D Advance maintenance support, we would not have gone this far. Sincerely, once again, I'd like to thank you right from the bottom of my heart. I'm truly very thankful, very grateful, and my sincere gratitude to each and every one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 大家好，如果今天是你第一次目睹我们的画面，或者是你刚刚加入我们的会员们，我在此刻要跟大家讲一声感恩，很感恩，非常非常的感恩大家您的宝贵时间来观看 Win4D Advance 的这个 video。始终最重要的就是要跟大家讲一声欢迎你加入Examblic会员。我非常相信缘分，我非常相信说在这一刻，只要你能够观看这个 video， 显示了大家说非常的有缘。那如果这个就是缘分，我希望跟大家结的是一个善缘，我会跟大家分享的就是以真心分享，让你感受得到我们的诚意。始终最重要的就是大家，希望大家能够有这个耐心，把这全个 video 从头到尾看得完。我们的 video 是以2个语言，刚才是以英语，现在是以外语跟大家介绍，希望大家能够有这个耐心观看 video。我们在还没推出 Win4D Advance 之前，其实 Win4D Advance 目前你所目的是后面是 Win4D Advance 的软件，专门研究换支票的软件。这个软件是在2000年推出。其实在没推出 Win4D Advance 之前，我们曾经有推出一个换支票的软件，是在1996年，也可以说是非常成功的一个软件。那帮了很多顾客们其实用了，中了很多头上奖。我们在1996年。在计划怎样去 program Win4D Professional 的时候，我们是用最先进的，刚好那个时候最先进的就是 DOS 跟 Examblic Program。但是我们也了解了科技的发达非常的快速，我们也了解有一天 DOS 会被淘汰，所以我们在选择 program Win4D Advance 的时候，我们是选择了用 Windows Operating System 的 programming。今天大家要了解的就是，只要你购买最新的笔记本也好，电脑也好，他们已经帮你安装好了 Windows 10。大家都知道 Windows 10他们已经淘汰了 DOS， 所以如果我们的 Win4D Advance 是用 DOS 来做 programming， 那今天我们会有很大的问题。你不可以用，你觉得会很辛苦。从这一刻开始，你能够感受到在计划当中，我们永远都想得很远，永远都把顾客们排在第一，这个是非常重要的。从1996年到2000年，为什么 Examblic 会需要到4年的时间来推出这个软件？这个是非常重要的一个问题，真的很希望跟大家讨论一下。这4年的时间是因为我们需要4年时间真正的坐下来，真的想一想，到底我们要发展的方针是怎么样的一个方针？有2个条件一定要符合。第一，它要能够提高大家的中奖率，这个非常的重要。第二，它要能够让我们继续的发展。为什么有这样的一个说法？大家要了解，万支票是一个千变万化的游戏，它的走速非常的快速，唯一能够跟着最新的潮流就是一定要继续的发展，才有这样的一个效果，才能够提高你的中奖率。第二，科技的发达非常的快速 ，Windows Operating System 一路都有新的 Windows version。如果我们没有继续的发展，那我们怎么能够肯定的可以用在最新的 Windows Operating System？ 所以大家都要了解。没有努力哪里有，没有这种付出在哪里会有这种的效果？所以只要能够符合这2个条件，我们决定在2000年10月 在新加坡大巴窑中心 HDB Auditorium 把 Win4D Advance 推出到这个市场，那天来的人潮非常的多，我真的是很感恩大家。我只能够用一句成语来形容那天的人潮，那就是人山人海，非常非常的多。很感恩你能够抽出你最宝贵的时间来见证 Win4D Advance 的诞生，真的是很感恩。其实在那天晚上，自从把 Win4D Advance 推出到这个市场过后，我们的这个发展的脚步从来没有停留过，一路都非常非常的努力的在发展，所以一路来都有新的 version 出现。记得我们为什么要一路都要努力的发展，推出新的 version， 为了什么？为了就是要实现对大家的承诺，把最好的带给大家，来提高你的中奖率。如果你认为这个是非常的重要，记得 upgrade 是正确的选择。我们在2013年有一个推出了一个新的功能，发展了一个新的功能，名称叫做 Hot Direct Number Forecast， 也就是专门研究跟推荐真实号码的一个功能。也就是因为有这么样的功能，很多顾客们其实在那一年用了这样的这个功能中了头奖，真是大家要了解。所谓的万支票它有1万个号码，所谓的头奖就有这么一对，能够中这个头奖真的是不简单的一回事。非常非常欢喜的就是我们见证了不只是一位，而很多顾客们中了头奖，真是。我们也因为有这样的一种经历，很多顾客们其实也会来跟我们分享他们个人的经验。他们认为说在还没用 Win4D Advance 之前，对这个游戏完全不了解，一窍不通。自从购买了 Win4D Advance 后，他们对万支票的游戏非常的了解，他们也看得到他们的这个中奖的几率有深深的提高。他们认为也因为用了 Win4D Advance 软件所拥有的这个资料，也帮助了他们很多，加上有不断发展的功能，还有我们的 technical support， 加上我们的 4D video 对方的帮助非常的大。其实他们也跟我们分享这么样的一个经历，就是他们自从中了头奖政治过后，他们认为再中多一次的头奖政治还是有可能，非常的有信心。其实看到顾客们对我们的软件产生了那么大的信心，让我们觉得我们的这个付出真的是没有白做。始终最重要的就是每一次有机会跟顾客们分享这样的一段经历，他们认为说也就是因为 Example 的努力才有这样的效果。如果要论功劳，这个功劳是属于 Example。我在此刻要跟大家分享的就是这功劳是属于大家，没有大家的认可跟支持，要看到这样的效果是不简单的一回事。此刻跟大家讲一声感恩，很感恩，非常的感恩大家。Now before we start to discuss the 4D numbers, alright, if you have got Win4D Advance, do follow the following steps. Click on the help, check about Win4D Advance. Take a look at what version are you right now. Currently, our latest Win4D Advance version is version 3.5.0.1. So if you have followed the steps and you realize that your version is not 3.5.0.1, please take note. It's very likely that you're using the old versions and not the latest version. If that's going to be the situations, I want you to really sit down and think for yourself. Why do Example introduce this new version? We did it because we truly want have obligations to you to bring the best for the best for you. So please remember, if you think that enhance your winning chance is very important, then certainly upgrade is the right choice. I can think of two reasons why you're yet to upgrade. Number one, you could have overlooked the upgrade because you're just too busy. Secondly, you could have overlooked the upgrading because you have overlooked the extension of your Win4D Advance maintenance support that resulted in you not able to upgrade. If these are the two reasons, I sincerely urge you, please get it upgrade and do extend your Win4D Advance maintenance support. It's very, you will definitely see the difference, right? Now, right below, you can see a series of numbers. This is your license number, so please take note. It's good for you to note down your license number because in the event that if you need our help to help you to restore any license or anything to do with your license, we need this license number. Now, we do have a lot of members who have watched this video, did call us to check with us whether do they need to purchase Win4D Advance software. I find it's a very important and a very valid question. If you truly want a software that can help you in your winning 4D, alright, Win4D Advance is truly the ultimate tools that you should have. If you're very keen to purchase, you can always go to our website at www.example.com.ng. Under the left hand corner, look for the word products. Look for 4D analysis software. As you can see here, currently our price is 788 Sing dollar. Alright, if it's in ringgit, then it has to be 788 times 3. Now, once you wish to know more, click over here. And this is my contact number, 9230-0837, right? And my name is Haitong, spelled H-A-I-T-O-N-G. Once you decided to purchase, go ahead, click buy now. Now, for payment wise, If you want to pay by Visa or MasterCard, you need a PayPal account. If you do not have, then you can always do an internet banking, right, or banking directly into our DBS current account for the Sing dollar, right. If it's for ringgit, then you have to bank into the public bank account as shown here. Now do take note of this, all right. Now our website is known as www.examic.com.sg。如果你已经拥有 Win4D Advance 的软件，我希望大家能够牢牢的记住，就是我们最新的 Win4D Advance 的 version 是 3.5.0.0。那怎么查呢？很简单，第一个步骤按 Help， 然后 About Win4D Advance， 你就会看到那个号码。如果你刚好看到你的 version 号码不是 3.5.0.0， 表示了你用的是旧的，不是新的。那我希望大家能够冷静的坐下来想一想，为什么 Examic 会推出新的 version？ 为了什么？为了就是要提高你的中奖距离。如果你认为说提高个人的中奖几率是非常的重要，当然 upgrade 是正确的选择。我只能够想象到两个原因，为什么你还没有 upgrade。第一就是太忙，第二你忘记延长你的 Win4D Advance Maintenance Support， 也就是因为这样你不能够 upgrade。如果是因为这两个原因，我在这里鼓励你 upgrade， 记得一定要延长你的 Win4D Advance Maintenance Support， 肯定你会看得到那个效果。下面的一排号码就是你的 license 号码，如果你需要我们帮你 restore 你的 license， 当然我们需要的就是这个号码，所以记得一定要把它抄下来。我们有很多会员们也看过 video， 他也曾经打电话问过我们个人的意见，是否需要购买 Win4D Advance 软件。我觉得如果你真的很希望能够提高你的中奖率，当然 Win4D Advance 软件是一个非常重要的软件，它能够提高你的中奖率。如果你很想要购买，记得你随时可以到我们的网页带 www.examic.com.sg， 在这个左边有一个 product， 按下去，然后找一下 4D Analysis Software， 你可以看得到目前我们的价钱是788新币，如果是马币的话是788乘3。那如果你要多了解，你可以按 Click Buy， 这个多了解是 Click 按这个地方。当然我的联络号码是92300837，我的名字叫海通，大海的海，大通的通。如果你想要购买就 Click Buy Now。那在付款方面，你可以选择的就是你要用 Visa 或是 MasterCard， 你一定要有背包户口。如果你没有的话，那你可以直接把钱进入到 DBS Current Account。新币，如果是马币，可以把钱进入到 Public Bank Account。来跟大家分享多一次，我的网页是在 www.examic.com.sg。Okay, let me close this. Now, once you click under this thing called Change Database Options, you can see that our Win4D Advance itself consists of 4 types of data that's available for use. We have for Singapore, Malaysia Magnum, Malaysia Sports Toto, and Malaysia 1 plus 3D. Please take note, alright? 我们的这个 Win4D Advance 软件里面有包括4个不同的资料，它有包括新加坡、马来西亚 1 马来西亚 Sports Toto 跟马来西亚1 plus 3。但是今天因为时间的关系，只能够跟大家讨论的是新加坡跟马来西亚文的号码。Because of time factors, I can only discuss with you the Singapore and the Malaysia 4D numbers later on. Alright? Let me close this. Now, if you click under this thing called Change Database option again with the blue and the red arrow, you can see that our data can be categorized according to individual's preference. Alright? We do have a lot of users who actually, when it comes to Wednesday, they prefer to take a look at Wednesday data or Saturday data, and they find that by doing so, it did help them a lot more in their winning. But for me, I'll be using the all draws option. So all I could advise you is that do take into consideration that whichever way you choose, so long you find that it benefits you by all means, and that's the reason why we have this flexibility in the way we arrange the data for you. 我们有很多顾客们其实一到了拜三，很喜欢看拜三的资料，拜六是拜六的资料，或者是礼拜天是礼拜天的资料。他们认为说这样的选择对他们的中奖几率有很大的帮助。也就是因为这样，我们的软件能够符合大家的喜好。当然，我个人的选择是 all draw， 所以我只能够鼓励的就是，只能够劝大家的就是，如果你认为说，以你个人的这个选择是对你个人的帮助很大。那继续用你个人的选择，当然我今天用的是 all draws, right? So let me close this. Okay, now I'll be sharing with you the 4D numbers, alright? Before I share this with you, let me allow me to explain to you the sequence. I'll start with Singapore in English, followed by Mandarin, then we'll switch over to Magnum data in English, followed by Mandarin. So please do have patience to watch from the start to the end. 现在跟大家分享的就是万支票的号码。大家要明白的就是，我们现在是以英语跟大家分享新加坡的号码，然后以华语。 过后我们会转到这个万能的时候也是会英语，然后以华语，希望大家能够有这个耐心，从头到尾看到完，感恩大家。Alright, so let me start off with Singapore, alright, in English. Alright, there's one feature that I have here is called the next gap chart. Let me maximize this. Now, next gap chart, alright, what I'm covering right now, I'm covering first price, second price, third price data, consolation, Singapore data, ABC means the 24 permutation number, alright. 3 means I'm actually putting every gap, alright, every 3 gap in one group. So you can see that gap 3 to 5. Gap 3 to 5 means these are the numbers that did not appear, right? The last time when they appeared till now, alright, is reading at a gap of 3 to 5. So there's one particular gap that catches my eyes, alright, which is actually 12 to 14. Now why I choose this is because I find that number one, most of them have yet to appear, alright, a very good chance in the top price. So what I'm more concerned is that out of these 24, 26 numbers, which I've chosen, I'm going to highlight all the hot direct number for you first. Please take note of this for over this coming draw on the 23rd, alright? So please take note of all these 26 numbers. But for me, I personally narrow down to the following numbers for you, alright? I've got with me, alright, 0256, 2459, right, 0147, right, 4679, 2789, and 0129. And all of these numbers here, right, all these 6 of numbers, let me highlight to you again. My preference would be these 3 sets of numbers, which I want you to take note on, alright, 0256, right, 278, 0129 and 2789, and I highly recommend 2789, alright, I highly recommend this. I repeat again, of these 6 sets, alright, I highly recommend 0129, 0256 and 2789, and of these 3, my personal preference would be 2789. So please take note. Alright, that's for Singapore. So now I'll be sharing with you in Mandarin. 现在以后也跟大家分享。然后刚才我们来的是新加坡的号码，当然我们按的就是 next gap chart。所谓的 next gap chart 的意思就是说，我们现在要找的就是头后三角，包括入围奖跟暗围奖的号码，24码就是 ABCD。3就是说每3个距离是一个组合。比方说现在我的选择是 gap 12 to 14，就是这些号码总共有26对，他们全部都是已经有开过，但是他们已经有大概12到14期没有开的号码。那在这一组号码里面总共有26对。现在跟大家分享就是我全部的这个政治号码推荐的政治号码全部在这里，总共有26对，这个是来临的23号的号码。Right， 希望大家能够慢慢的去看。那在我个人的选择，我有6对号码要跟大家分享，它有包括了0256、2459、0147、4679、2789，还有这个0129。Right， 这6对里面 ，Right， 我本身认为理想的号码有包括了0256、0129，还有这个2789。当然，我认为最好的还是2789，也就是说，新加坡的号码在这个23号8月开彩的号码，我认为最理想的还是2789。Right， 现在要跟大家分享万能的号码。I'm going to switch over to Magnum right now. Okay, now using the same method, alright, in English, later followed by Mandarin. Same thing, I click under the NG, sorry, not NG, wrong, right, NG says. No, click under the wrong features. Now the one for me, I find one of the group that is good is actually gap 18 to 20. Total how many sets? I have total 15 sets here. Let me highlight all this hot direct number for you, right, the recommended direct number. Altogether 15 sets for Magnum, and all these 15 sets, of course I have my own personal preference. Alright, please take note of these 15 sets of hot direct number, and my personal preference covers this group of numbers. Alright, 1347 space, right, 2347 space, 1458 space, and 0256. Out of 15 sets, I find that these are the best 4 sets, and all these 4 sets, alright, my highly recommended is 1458 followed by 2347. I repeat again, these 2 sets. And among these 2 sets, if you really want me to pick one only, then I think the focus should be on 2347. Alright? That's for Magnum over for the coming 23rd August number. Let me close this. OK， 现在我也跟大家分享 ，Alright， 第一个步骤就是万能的号码按这个 NG chart。Right， 我个人的选择是刚刚开过18到27还没有开采的号码，它总共有15对，这15对全部的正字号码跟大家分享一下。在这15对里面，我认为说最理想的有包括这4对号码，那就是0256、1347、2347，还有这个1458。15对里面我选择了这4对号码跟大家分享，但是我认为说最理想的号码有包括2347跟1458，如果真的要选一对的话，那集中精神在2347，这个是万能号码，也就是来临的23号8月万能的号码。我已经到了尾声，非常的感恩大家您的宝贵时间来观看 Win4D video。那如果你认为说这个 video 对你的帮助很大，我希望大家能够鼓励你的朋友们、亲戚们，介绍他们到 Win4 这个 YouTube 去观看我们的 Win4D 的 video。那如果可以的话，记得把这个 video link email 给你的朋友们、亲戚们，让他们有机会去观看 4D video。如果你已经拥有了 Win4D Advance 软件，你认为说这个软件对你的帮助很大，我希望你能够帮省一个大忙，那就是鼓励跟推荐你的朋友们、亲戚们购买 Win4D Advance 软件。在此刻要跟大家讲一声，非常的感恩大家。我非常相信在人的一生，我们一定会有很多时候希望能够求得到更好、更美好的东西，比方说更大的福报、更好的命，是否能够求得到吗？答案是正确，是真的是能够求得到，是肯定。那怎么做呢？只要你的量大，你的福就自然而大。只要你的心能够包容一切人事物，也就是说，一个非常有大量的人，而不是一路都很喜欢跟计较的人，那当然你的这个福报就会越来越大。如果你要命好，记得心要好。心所谓好，就是有一颗善良的心，有一颗慈悲的心，当然你的命自然而然会变得更好。玩支票是一个千变万化的游戏，唯一能够追得到那个最新的走势来提高你的中奖几率，就是一定要继续的发展。唯一能够有这个信心用在最新的 Windows Operating System， 也就是一定要继续的发展才有这样的效果。所以在此刻我鼓励大家一定要牢牢记住，一定要 upgrade 到最新的，一定要 support Win4D Advance Maintenance support。如果你很想要购买我们的软件，随时可以到我们的网页 www.examine.com.sg， 在这个左边找出一下 Product， 按一下 4D Analysis Software， 你可以看得到目前的价钱是788新币，如果是马币的话是788乘3。当然如果要多了解，可以按这个地方。我的联络号码是92300837。当然希望决定要购买就按 Buy Now。在这个付款方面，你可以选择 Visa、Mastercard。如果你有 PayPal 户口，如果没有的话，你可以直接把钱进入到我们的 DBS Current Account 以新币。如果是马币的话，可以把钱进入到 Public Bank Account。来分享多一次，我们的网页是 www.examine.com.sg。玩支票是一个获人力的游戏，没有任何一个软件能够保证你100%能够一定会中奖，包括 Win4D Advance 软件，我们只能够做的就是很努力的发展来提高你的中奖率。在你个人的方面，记得一定要牢牢的记住，不要超越个人的预算，在玩在个人的预算里面，这个是非常的重要。Be a responsible player。此刻祝福大家快快乐乐、健健康康中大奖，中了大奖记得 WhatsApp Winning 给到92300837跟我们分享，感恩很感恩，非常的感恩大家。 I've already come to the end of my video presentation. Now, if you find that this video has been of very great help to you, do remember to introduce to your friend and relative, to invite them to YouTube to take a look at Win4D video. And if possible, do email this video link to your friends and relatives. Let them have a chance to watch this video. If you have been using Win4D Advance all this while and find that this software has been of very great help to you, please remember, do encourage and do recommend your friends, relatives to purchase Win4D Advance. Over here, I'm sincerely very thankful, very grateful for all your help. In our one's life, we definitely have a lot of wishes that you will come true. You may wish for more prosperity. We want to wish for a better life. Can all this come true? Answer is yes, certainly it can. All we needed to do, you want more prosperity, have a generous heart. Have a heart that can accept and accommodate all human beings and things, and not being a very petty person. Naturally, your wealth will grow. And if you want to have a better life, have a kind heart, a heart that's kind, a heart that's compassionate. Naturally, you will change the destiny of life to even better. Do understand that lottery game is a game of ever-changing. The trends keep moving. In order for us to catch up with the latest trend to enhance your winning chance is to keep developing. In order for us to make sure that you can use on the latest Windows operating system is to keep developing. So do remember, support Win4D Advanced maintenance support, and do remember to upgrade to the latest version. If you're very keen to purchase Win4D Advanced software, do go to our website www.examblic.com.sg. Alright, under the left hand side, look for this thing called a product. Look for 4D analysis software. Currently is priced at 788 Sing dollar. If it's in ringgit, then you have to use 788 times 3. Now, if you wish to know more, click over here, and this is my contact number 92300837. My name is Haitong, Haitong. Once you decided to buy now, click buy now. Do remember, for payment wise, if you wish to pay by Visa or MasterCard, you need a PayPal account. If you do not have, then you can always bank in the money directly into DBS current account as shown here. Right, that's for the Sing dollar. If it's for ringgit, you can always bank into the public bank account as shown here. Now, do recap you again. All right, our website is known as www.examblic.com.sg. Now, do understand that lottery game is a game of probability. There's no software that can guarantee you 100% sure win. That goes to Win4D Advanced software. All we could do on our end, we will work very hard to develop better features to enhance your winning chance. So on your part, do take responsibility over your play. Never to overplay. Be a responsible player. I'd like to take this opportunity to wish you and your family a very happy, very healthy day ahead. Most importantly, wishing you win more top 3 prizes. If you do win, do WhatsApp to 92300837 to share winning joy with us. And once again, may I take this opportunity to wish you and your family a very happy, to take this opportunity to thank you right from the bottom of my heart. I'm truly very thankful, very grateful, and my sincere gratitude to each and every one of you. Thank you, and goodbye everyone. Goodbye.